Germany is home to some of the most enchanting castles, each with its own unique charm, rich history, and a touch of fairy tale magic. From towering fortresses perched atop mountain peaks to grand palaces surrounded by lush forests, these castles evoke a sense of wonder that seems straight out of a storybook. They have inspired countless tales of kings, queens, knights, and mythical creatures, making them a must-visit for anyone seeking to step into a world of fantasy and adventure. In this journey through Germany's fairy tale castles, we will uncover the stories behind these magnificent structures, exploring their architectural grandeur, the legends they hold, and the stunning landscapes that surround them. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a lover of beautiful scenery, or someone captivated by fairy tales, these castles offer an unforgettable experience that blends the allure of the past with the magic of the imagination. Let's take a closer look at the fairy tale wonders of Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle. Nestled in the Bavarian Alps near Füssen, Neuschwanstein Castle stands as one of the most enchanting and iconic castles in the world. Built by King Ludwig I of Bavaria, the castle's construction began in 1869, though it was never completed during his reign. King Ludwig, a lover of the arts and legends, designed Neuschwanstein as a tribute to Richard Wagner, the famous composer and his close friend. The castle's stunning architecture, with its soaring towers and romanticized medieval design, has inspired countless visitors and even Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Despite its unfinished state, Neuschwanstein quickly became a symbol of fantasy, drawing millions of tourists every year. The castle overlooks the picturesque Hohenschwangau Valley and is surrounded by majestic forests and rugged mountains. Its beauty is complemented by its rich history and the mystery of King Ludwig II's untimely death in 1886, just days before his planned escape to another royal retreat. Today, Neuschwanstein remains a fairy tale dream, bringing to life the grandeur and mystery of royal Bavarian history. Hohenzollern Castle. Perched high atop Mount Hohenzollern, this majestic castle is a testament to both the power and the vision of the Hohenzollern dynasty. Located in the Swabian Alps in southern Germany, the castle stands at an elevation of 855 meters, 2,805 feet, offering panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. The history of Hohenzollern Castle dates back to the 11th century, but its current form was largely shaped in the 19th century when it was rebuilt by King Friedrich Wilhelm IV of Prussia in 1846. The castle is most famous for its striking architecture, which blends Gothic and Romanesque styles. With its towering spires, fortified walls, and grand entrance gates, it gives visitors the sense of stepping into a medieval fortress. The history behind Hohenzollern Castle is equally as impressive. It was once the ancestral seat of the Hohenzollern family, who would go on to rule the Kingdom of Prussia and the German Empire. During the 30 Years' War in the 17th century, the original castle was destroyed, and it wasn't until the 19th century that the current structure was built, thanks to the vision of Friedrich Wilhelm IV. The reconstruction was an expensive and ambitious project, yet it turned the ruined site into a symbol of Prussian strength. It was also heavily influenced by Romanticism, which is why it appears like a fairy tale castle nestled amongst forests and valleys. Today, the castle is a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors from around the globe who come to explore its historical exhibits, marvel at its architectural beauty, and enjoy the breathtaking views. The castle's interiors, including the royal rooms and the chapel, are filled with a blend of medieval weaponry, royal artifacts, and intricate artworks. Hohenzollern Castle stands as a reminder of the rich history of the Hohenzollern dynasty and its lasting impact on German history. Whether you're a history buff, architecture lover, or simply someone seeking a magical experience, Hohenzollern Castle promises an unforgettable journey into the past. Schloss Drachenberg. Nestled on the Drachenfels Hill near the town of Königswinter on the banks of the Rhine River, Schloss Drachenberg is a stunning 19th century castle that looks as if it were plucked from the pages of a fairy tale. Built between 1882 and 1884 by the wealthy banker Stephans von Sarder, The castle's design was inspired by the romantic ideals of the period, featuring a blend of Gothic Renaissance and Baroque architectural styles. The castle is named after the Drachenfels mountain, which derives its name from the legendary dragon that supposedly once lived there. Despite being built as a private residence, Schloss Drachenberg has a regal appearance, with towering spires, ornate facades, and a dramatic setting amidst lush forests and sweeping views of the Rhine Valley. It was designed to serve as a getaway for von Sartor and his family, but it was never fully inhabited due to financial difficulties. In fact, von Sartor sold the castle before he could ever reside in it. The property changed hands several times throughout the 20th century, and during World War I, it was used as a shelter. One of the most fascinating features of Schloss Drachenberg is its interior, which is filled with extravagant rooms, intricate woodwork, and impressive murals. The grand staircase, the Wagner Room, named after the composer Richard Wagner, and the magnificent music hall all exude a sense of grandeur and elegance. The castle's gardens are equally enchanting, with manicured lawns, tranquil ponds, and shaded paths that lead visitors to the castle's commanding view over the Rhine Valley. Today, Schloss Drachenberg is open to the public and serves as a museum and event venue. Visitors can explore its rich history, admire its stunning architecture, and enjoy the breathtaking views from the hilltop. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast, a history lover, or simply in search of a magical place to visit, Schloss Drachenberg is a must-see destination in Germany, offering a glimpse into the world of 19th century nobility and the romance of a bygone era. Heidelberg Castle. Standing majestically above the city of Heidelberg, Heidelberg Castle is one of Germany's most famous and historically significant castles. Its commanding location on the Königstuhl Hill provides breathtaking views of the city and the winding Neckar River below. The origins of the castle date back to the 13th century, with the first documented mention occurring in 1214. Over the centuries, it evolved into a grand royal residence for the electors of the Palatinate, before being damaged in various wars and abandoned by the late 17th century. Despite the ravages of time and war, the castle remains an iconic symbol of both Heidelberg and the German Romantic movement. In the 19th century, it became a source of inspiration for artists, poets, and composers who were drawn to its Gothic ruins and its dramatic setting. The castle's complex architecture reflects the changing tastes of the era, with elements from the Renaissance, Baroque, and Gothic periods. The Otto Heiliger Building, Castle Gate, and the famous Friedrich Building are some of the standout features, while the Castle Terrace offers sweeping views of the city and the surrounding landscape. One of the most fascinating parts of Heidelberg Castle is its historical museum, which showcases art and artifacts from the castle's past, as well as the history of the Palatinate region. Visitors can explore the castle's many rooms, including the King's Hall, the Pharmacy Museum, and the Gothic Hall, which contains impressive frescoes and murals. The Great Wine Barrel, located in the castle cellar, is also a major highlight, standing as one of the largest wine casks in the world. Although the castle never fully recovered from its destruction in the 30 Years' War and Palatine Wars of Succession, it remains an architectural and cultural gem, and one of the most visited attractions in Germany. Today, it is a popular destination for tourists who come to admire its ruins, stroll through its beautiful gardens, and soak in the panoramic views of the historic city of Heidelberg. Whether you're captivated by history, architecture, or simply the beauty of the landscape, Heidelberg Castle offers an unforgettable experience. Germany's fairytale castles, from Neuschwanstein to Heidelberg, offer a glimpse into the country's rich history and magical landscapes. These stunning landmarks continue to inspire visitors and storytellers alike,